Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel once again, that is at CURIOCHEMISTry. So as we have started the preparation for the CTET exam, which is in the December, yes, I hope you are doing well and your preparation is also going well. So again, all the best for your preparation. Yes, so today we are starting for the science class 6th science, which has new NCERT syllabus. So according to this, we are starting chapter number 3, and which has the title Mindful Eating, a Path to a Healthy Body. Yes, the chapter name looks like similar to the old syllabus having the name chapter name, that is components of food. Yes, of course we are going to understand about the components of food, but in a different way. So let's begin. And again, I am telling you that I am not explaining line by line because we already knew about the components of food, but still we have to read this chapter for the exam purpose. So again, it started with a Sanskrit Subhashit: Koruka, 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 Hitabuka, Mitabuka, Rutabuka. Its meaning, Koruka means who is healthy, who is healthy, who is healthy. They have given this translation. There is not like one who eats food that is wholesome in moderate quantities and appropriate for the season, time and place. Okay, so again it starts with one situation. Medhu and Misty, who reads the thought of the day, which in their school, that is Anenna Jatani Jivanti. Uska meaning kya hai? Makes them curious. Okay, the food gives life to living beings. So let's try to understand the significance of this saying. So what do we eat? So under this subtopic, they have given us one activity. We have to fill up this table according to our food items consumed over a week. Okay, so from Monday to Sunday you have to list out and you have to compare. Okay, already here they have compared, but with the various states of India. Okay, so you can see in Punjab, okay, Punjab, the locally grown maize, wheat, chickpea, pulses, and traditionally food items eaten with these crops: makki di roti, sarson da saag, chole bhature, paratha, halwa, kheer. Okay, and the drinks, beverages, lassi, chaach, that is buttermilk, milk and tea. Yes, so overall they drink only the milk products. Okay, we have to compare like this, so it will be easy for us to understand the chapter. Next state is Karnataka: rice, ragi, urad, coconut, and from these we can make idli, dosa, sambar, coconut chutney, ragi mudde, palla, rasam, rice, etc., and buttermilk, coffee, tea. Okay, next state they have to Manipur: rice, bamboo, soybean, rice, erombo, that is chutney, utti, that is yellow peas and green onion curry, singju, kangsoi. Okay, and black tea in beverages. So any other, if you want to put any state, your state, okay, from which state you are watching this video, you can comment that and you can fill this table. Okay, next. So why, you can see after looking at this table, you can see a huge variety, right? Huge variety and diversity in traditional food also. Okay, can you see any repetition here? No. Punjab is having the different food items, Karnataka is having different, Manipur is having different, and again Maharashtra is having different food items. Okay, so what we can analyze from that? We can analyze the cultivation. Okay, in various regions of India, the choice of food may vary according to their cultivation, and what this cultivation is again depends upon the climate situation. Okay, climate situation. So because of this cultivation of food crops in that particular region, taste preferences and culture traditions is changed. Okay, so now how have cooking practices changed over time because of the food habits? Okay, because of the food habits, our food choices as well as practices of food preparation may differ from one another. Okay, how our food habits and cooking practices changed over time? Let's understand. Yes, so from chula, we came to using that modern gas stoves. Again, even the electric one is also there. Then silbata, that is stone grinder. From this we came to electrical grinders. So changes in cooking tools over time because of the technology, yes, and some other side effects are also there. If you use chula again and again, it might be like you are giving the contribution to the air pollution, and it is not good for the health also. So in this way, all the tools are changed. So what are about the findings from the interviews you conducted? Okay, they have given here one activity to ask the questions: what kind of food you still eat and now, and what are the changes in cooking preferences, and what are the changes. So you can ask your elderly person in your home. So what you will get the cooking practices, also called as culinary practices. Okay, they have changed over time. So there is a significant difference between traditional and modern culinary practices. Earlier, cooking was done on the chula, and nowadays we are using the modern gas stoves. Earlier we are using, for the grinding purpose, we are using silbatta, that is stone grinder. Nowadays we are using, because it, by using these type of tools, the food makes tasty as compared to the electrical grinder. That's why we are using. So what we have to do here, find out what were the other ways of cooking and grinding. Why have these culinary practices changed over time? Because of the technology. Okay, because of, if you are using this, okay, stone grinder, traditional one, it will take more time. So, and this will be, because of the electrical grinder, you are doing cooking in less time. That's why we have the preference to the electrical grinder, because of this, all the reasons. So these changes may be due to factors such as technological development, improved transportation, and better communication, right? So what are the components of food? Now we are came to the same, means exact topic, right? So here they have given one scene where you can see traditional food festival is there. You can see Rajasthani food is there, Gujarati, Assamese food. And what they have given the logo here, eat healthy, live healthy, which is important. Okay, so the festival features various stalls displaying different kinds of dishes. So Dr. Poshita, a nutritional expert, explains the student about health is ultimate wealth. Okay, so let us understand why this statement is important. Okay, have you ever missed a meal? If you feel, what do you feel if you miss it? So you will feel tired and less energetic, right? So what do you do that after? If you want, yes, you need a quick energy, right? You need a quick energy, right? So one more question is there. Why do you think a marathon runner drinks glucose water during a race, after a race? Because glucose, okay, glucose water provides instant energy. And one of the example of glucose is what? Sugar. That is a carbohydrate. Glucose is an example of carbohydrate, and carbohydrate is a primary source of energy of our diet. So let's see the examples. You can see here some sources of carbohydrates are given, in which potato, sugarcane, banana, sweet potato, wheat, rice, bajra, maize, mango, pineapple. So these cereals like wheat, rice, maize, vegetables like potato, sweet potato, fruits like banana, pineapple, mango are the sources of carbohydrates. So do you know any other type of carbohydrate? Yes, sugar. Common sugar is also type of carbohydrates. Okay, so why do you think that we prefer to have laddus as a part of our traditional diet in winter, to give us instant energy? Okay, and again it depends on which type of laddus you are having. Besan or wheat flour and ghee are among the main ingredients of laddus, along with the gu, that is edible gum. And when you are adding with the nuts and seeds, ghee and various kinds of oils are grouped under another kind of component, that is a fat. Okay, that is a fat, and we need, okay, we need fat during winter. That's why we are eating laddus during winter. For example, Diwali is also festival where we are eating a lot of sweets which are made up of fats, that is ghee. Okay, so which gives us nutrition also, and which keep us warm. So sources of fats can be from plants or animals. From plants means what? Nuts. such as groundnuts, walnuts, coconuts, almonds, and seeds such as pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds are the sources of fat, and fat is a source that is a stored energy. Okay, it will not used every day, it is like a stored energy. So let's see some sources of fats: butter, pistachio, sunflower seed, walnut, groundnut, soybean, sesame seeds, cashew nuts, almonds, curd, okay, milk, sunflower oil, mustard oil, soybean oil. In this way we can use all the fats. So carbohydrates and fats provide us what? Energy for performing various activities. Therefore, they are called as energy giving foods. So what is here important? Carbohydrates or carbs, you can say. Carbohydrates and fats are said to be energy giving food. Okay, so identify more food items that are rich sources of carbohydrates and fats, and we have to comment that. Now, let's read about this, which is important for our CTET exam. Polar bears accumulate a lot of fat under their body. This fat serves as an energy source. It supports them during their months, that is long winter sleep, that is also called as hibernation. Okay, enabling them to survive without eating. And that's hibernation is a type of adaptation happens during the polar bears. Okay, now proteins are also an important part of our food. Milk products and pulses are good source of protein. Sports person need proteins in larger quantities to build their muscle. You must have heard about the protein shake they need. Okay, people get proteins from plants as well as animals. Some excellent plant sources of proteins are the pulses, beans, peas and nuts. Okay, you can see here in this picture: moong, gram, peas, tur dal, kidney beans, that is rajma, and soya bean. These are the plant sources of protein. And animal sources: chicken, fish, milk, paneer, eggs. Okay, so animal sources are rich in uh, protein rich are milk, paneer, egg, fish, and meat. So protein rich feeds food help us to what? Growth and repair our body. Growth and repair our body. Protein rich foods are helping in our body. They are also called as body building food. Okay, so protein is called as body building food, or you can say building blocks. Building blocks. Okay, building blocks are a body. That's why in early age you must have seen the small kids, they are giving too much proteins because that is the time they need to growth, right? Next, the right amount of protein must be included in the diet of growing children for their proper growth and development. So which of these food components are part of your daily diet? You have to comment that. Now, let's understand about the mushroom. Have you ever seen mushrooms? They grow mostly in dark and moist places, and edible mushrooms are good source of protein. Okay, there are two types of edible and non-edible. Non-edible is like a poison, so don't touch them. Now, why do you think we are advised to include servings of foods, fruits, vegetables, and other plant-based food in our daily life? Let us understand the importance of some other food components. Okay, so we have two cases here, maybe only two, right? So the first one, in earlier times during long voyages, sailors often suffered from bleeding and swollen gums. During a voyage in 1746, Scottish physician James Lane observed that sailors who consumed lemons and oranges recovered these symptoms. So what is it? It is deficiency of what? Lemons and oranges means what? Vitamin C. Okay, deficiency of vitamin C, which shows scurvy disease. Okay, that is the symptoms are having bleeding and swollen gums are the symptoms of disease scurvy, and this is because of what? Deficiency of vitamin C. So what do you interpret from this? So what cures this scurvy? Lemons and oranges help in curing scurvy. Scurvy is caused due to deficiency of vitamin C, and vitamin C is present in citrus fruits like lemons, oranges. Okay, helps in curing this disease. This is as first case. Now, second case. In 1960, Indian scientists found that among the human population in Himalayan region, that is a colder region, and the northern plains of India, symptoms of swelling at the front of the neck were prevalent here. As per norms of the government of India, an effort was made to supplement common salt with iodine, okay, for preparing iodized salt. Consumption of iodized salt visibly reduced the above symptoms. These symptoms were due to deficiency of what? Deficiency of iodine. And this disease is called to be goiter. Okay, iodine in the soil in this region resulting in a lack of iodine in the local food and water supply. Swelling at the front of the neck is symptom of this disease and called goiter. So goiter, it is a disease happened because of the deficiency of iron, deficiency of iodine, not iron. Okay, so let's move ahead. What we can understand from case 2, we can understand that we have to eat iodized salt. Okay, we have to eat iodized salt, and we can also see nowadays in newspaper advertisement they are showing that salt on the packet. This is iodized salt, okay, which has iodized salt is a common salt which is mixed with required quantities of salts of iodine. Okay, so for our exam purpose we have to, if you want to keep note down, you can note it down. Salt farming is a traditional practice of tribal community called as agaris. Okay, salt farming is a traditional practice of a tribal community called agaris. They practice salt farming in little, where? In little run of Kutch. Okay, in little run of Kutch and other parts of the Gujarat. For 8 months, they live in the extreme heat of the desert and work every hard to get a salt from seawater. And what science behind this? Yes, evaporation. Because of the evaporation process, we can produce salt from the seawater because seawater is full of salt. How would you find out more about other food components that protect our body from various diseases? So we have to do this one activity they have given here, and also they have given the table. Okay, so this table is very important for our CTET exam, because by using this table they can ask us so many questions. So vitamin A, in this chart they have given the vitamin A, then functions, some sources, deficiency of what is the deficiency or the name of the deficiency, and the symptoms at the last. So vitamin A, which keeps us skin healthy, eyes and skin healthy, and sources are papaya, carrot, mango, milk. In the deficiency we will lose our vision, and symptoms are poor vision, loss of vision in darkness or night blindness, sometimes complete loss of vision. If you don't eat vitamin A, it will happen. Then vitamin B keeps heart healthy and supports body to perform various functions, which has the sources legumes, nuts, whole grains, seeds, milk products, and the disease is beriberi. And swelling, tingling, or burning sensation in feet and hands, trouble in breathing. This is the beriberi disease. Vitamin C helps body to fight diseases, and sources are amla, guava, green chili, orange, lemon, all citrus fruits, and scurvy disease, and bleeding gums, and slow healing of wounds. Vitamin D helps body to absorb calcium, bone and teeth health. Okay, and sources are exposure to sunlight, milk, butter, fish, etc., eggs, and the disease is rickets. So understand deficiency of D, which gives rise rickets disease, which has the symptoms soft and bent bones. Okay, so means not strong bones. Calcium, which keeps bones and teeth healthy. Sources are milk or soya milk, curd, cheese, paneer. Then bone and tooth decay, weak bones or tooth decay. Okay, similar to the rickets. Iodine helps to perform physical and mental activities. Seaweed, water chestnut, that is singada, iodized salt, and goiter, swelling at the front of the neck. Iron, which is important component of our blood. Okay, because of that our hemoglobin is also important for this. Then green leafy vegetables, beetroot, pomegranate, you have to eat beetroot, pomegranate. Then anemia, this is a deficiency of iron which causes anemia, and symptoms are weakness, shortness of breath. Okay, this is a chart of vitamins and minerals which are the minor components. So major components will be the three one, that is carbohydrate, fats and proteins, and minor will be vitamins and minerals. So we have learnt about the vitamin A, B1 and C and D, and minerals, calcium, iodine and iron are two groups of food components that protect our body from various diseases, but how we can overcome vitamin and mineral deficiency or disorders. So there are some sources we have to eat them. So some sources for vitamin A, mango, carrot, already they are given in a chart. To similarly they are given in the pictures. So food component that provide energy, support growth, help repair and protect our body from diseases and maintain various bodily functions are called nutrients. Here is a definition of a nutrients. The major nutrients in our body, that is carbohydrate, protein, fats, vitamins and minerals. Vitamins and minerals are called protective nutrients. These nutrients protect our body from diseases and keep us healthy. Your parents may have advised you to have milk, green vegetables, fruit and whole grain regularly. So these food items are source of vitamins and minerals, although vitamins and minerals are required in small amount. That's why they said to be minor food components. Okay. So what you can observe when the difference where in raw and cooked vegetables. So have you ever noticed that vegetables sometimes lose their bright color? For example, capsicum is there. If you keep, it has a nice green color, but after cooking it will become a pale green color. Why? Okay, so some nutrients like vitamin C and other are lost during cooking due to high heat. Okay, due to high heat. So it would be not wise to include fruits and uncooked vegetables into our diet. Washing cut or peeled vegetables and fruits may be also result in a loss of some vitamins. However, it is highly recommended that all fruits and vegetables be thoroughly washed before consumption to avoid consumption of pesticides. Okay, so do we obtain all nutrients from plants and animals? All these are questions, so let's understand. Fruits and vegetables are rich in dietary fibers. So let us see how dietary fibers are beneficial for us. So dietary fibers are also known as roughage. Okay, so they are not required that much in, it is not an essential, but yes, it is essential because they help us body get rid of undigested food and ensure smooth passage of stools. Okay, so roughage in our body is provided mainly by suitable some plants, which are those green leafy vegetables, fresh fruits, whole grains, pulses and nuts are good for the source of roughage. So eating food that is locally grown and plant based to extent possible is not only healthy for our body but also good for the environment and our planet. And for this, not only the roughage is important for our smooth digestion, water is also important, which is a essential part of our diet. It helps body absorb all the nutrients from food and also to remove the waste from our body through sweat and urine. So we should drink sufficient water regularly to keep ourselves healthy. Okay, so they are given one important program, that is a midday meal program, which started in 2002. Okay, and now it is said to be PM Poshan initiative. So on PM Poshan they will frame one question, you have to remember that. Okay, so how to test different components of food? So we will do this in our next video. If I continue it will be like yes, more than half an hour video will become. So yes, as we are not going by line, but yes, it is a lengthy video now, but yes, it is very very important for our CTET exam because so many questions will come from this chapter. So thanks for watching.